Hello everybody, it's Bourbon Bill, and tonight, a very old episode. That's right, we're diving into a distillery's oldest offering to date. Here it is, none other than old Fitzgerald 19 year. 19 years legal. This thing can join the military and buy a rifle. Can't get more patriotic than that. Certainly can drive a car, but so can the other one up here. In our comparison tonight, the oldest Old Fitz decanter series to date. Have not seen the announcement on the 2023s. This is fall 2022 for those that care, but just dropped here in April in PA. What the hell is PA doing? What the hell? We're in 4 months past the fall of 2022 at a bare minimum. And we're just getting this in PA. The heck? So big shout out to my buddy Lamb. These are his bottles, the 17 and the 19 here. And we are going to drink the 14 as well, which was mine. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So 19 years old, cannot wait. The only thing that holds me back from the decanter series is the price. I think these were like $230, $240 MSRP. $230, $240 hairs in the state of PA. The other thing that holds me back is the proof. A hundo. It's 100 proof, compute 50% alcohol by volume, because they are bottled in bond, as they say. Of course, gorgeous bottle. I mean, my crystal decanter. So let's see the contenders tonight. In the right corner, Old Fitzgerald 17 year. Might be 2 years younger, but it's got the fighting spirit. This is the spring 2022 edition, so also from 2022. Again, from Lamb, thank you, sir. He's obviously enjoyed more of this bottle. He's had it a little bit longer. Again, 100 proof. 50% alcohol by volume. Now last and very well least, Old Fitzgerald 14 year. And you might say, didn't you have a 16? No. The only bottle of Old Fitz I've ever bought myself is this 14 year. Fall of 2020, so 2 years prior. Did keep a sample, so I poured that sample up tonight. We are going to compare it. Again, 100 proof, 50% alcohol by volume. So, these are not blind. Don't worry. In the clear is the 19 year. Color, well, lighter because they watered it down. I would have loved to have seen this at just barrel strength. Just give me a, heaven hell, give me a 19 year dang barrel strength. Just pour it. Come on. For that pricing, that's what I want. That's what I want. Let's give it a nosing. Gosh. Good Lord. Is that an oak monster? Just what we like here on Bourbon Bill. Whew. Whew. Sense of oak abound. All joking aside, it's not a drying oak. It's a very sweet oak. Doesn't smell overly tannic. And just a metric ton of chocolate and cocoa on here. And some dark red fruits. This is all oak. Chocolate and red fruits on the nose. Deep and dark and smells delicious. Man, that is a hell of a nose. Let's give it a sip. Oh my God. Heaven help me. Man, that's not good. Tell you what, long finish. Drink's a little hotter than 100, to be honest. I would say like 109, 110, if I was a guessing man. Well, got a little chest tug to her that I don't normally get from the 100 proofs. Flavor here is tons of oak, tons of chocolate, and a hint of red fruits. Very delicious. Let's take one more. Wow. Okay, so the oak comes off as a sweet oak. It is not overly tannic or drying. So people that say it's overoaked, listen, you don't like good bourbon. All right, that's the real answer. There is an oak flavor here, so if an oak note is not, if you're like, I like Penelope barrel strength, or I like a 5 or 6 year MGP, this ain't for you. Okay, this is a serious old bourbon full of oak. It is a sweet oak. It's not overly tannic or drying, but it is a sweet oak, and it is predominant oak, followed by chocolate and some deep dark red fruits. Okay, so if you shy away from the oak, it's not for you. Dropping 2 years in age, the 17 year in the blue. Why, hello, butterscotch notes. So we get a lot of oak here, and then butterscotch. Light caramel and butterscotch on the nose. It loses out on the cocoa and the dark red fruits. This is if butterscotch is your jam, then this is your man right here. Oh, gosh. Take a sip, and I can see why people like that more. Big turn back in the oak. You wouldn't think for 2 years. Big turn back in the oak. Lot of butterscotch, a lot of caramel in this one. So there's oak, butterscotch, and caramel. Different. It is different than the 19 year. If you love butterscotch and caramel, you will appreciate the 17 year more. If you are an oak hound, an oak fiend, the 19 years for you. I'm going to say that right now. Now, probably last, but we are going to sample the 14 year. 14 year in the green. Well, what a nose here. It's like the oak's missing. Now, that's hilarious because it's 14 years old, but just drinking these in reverse order, the oak's gone. I mean, this is all toffee, butterscotch, caramel. Doesn't smell quite as rich as the 17 year. Let's take a sip. And the 14 year is good, but certainly several steps back from the 17 and the 19. The flavors are not as cohesive and sharp and just bold in the 14 year. The 14 year is kind of muddled. I don't know. I bought the 14 year. Would I buy it again? No. It's certainly good. Don't regret it. Just wouldn't buy another one if given the opportunity. So, last place tonight, the 14 year. As much as an oak hound as I am, I gotta go back and forth here between the 17 and the 19. 14 year is like a B+. 17 year is an A+. We're gonna say that. 19 wins it tonight, folks. Wow. A++ on the 19 year. If you see that for MSRP, buy it. Should you pay more? Nah, because MSRP is high enough at $230, $240 for like a 19 year. Proof down to 100. I think that's well enough for MSRP. A++ rating though from Bourbon Bill tonight. But wait, that's not all. You might ask yourself, what could I spend less than $230 on, but almost the same age in late 2022, early 2023? Bum, bum, bum. Look out. Knob Creek 18 year. Also an A++ rating and the best of the Knob Creek age-shaded lineup. Check above for my video link to this one. The 30th anniversary of Knob Creek came to play, folks. Came to play. I pour it up here real quick for us in the black. You know, the dark horse, the dark night of the night. Alright. Now, if you're not familiar with Knob Creek 18, it was released in 2022. 30th anniversary, like we said. 100 proof. 50% alcohol by volume. We don't even need much computing for that anymore. Tonight, this is all the 100 proof hitters, baby. Whew. I mean, Knob Creek 18 came out swinging. Now, which one are we going to like better? Knob Creek 18 here. Dang, that is she's a different nose. This is all mandarin oranges on top of seasoned oak. Orange peel. No red fruits at all. So, you know, here's a 19. Man, this is tough. I think the Old Fitz 19 smells a little bit better. Because I like that chocolate red fruit note on top of the oak. This one is oak with like orange and chocolate. And it came to play. I mean, I'm just preferring the red fruit chocolate over the orange. But if you like your oranges, man, the Knob Creek could have it for the nose. These are neck and neck, but different. Let's give the Knob Creek a sip. Oh. Mmm. She came to play. Mmm. The most seasoned sweet oak you could have is in that Knob Creek 18, baby. And it's all orange peel and chocolate after that. It's like, and again, not overly tannic or over drying. So again, people that say Knob Creek 18 is over oak, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry, they don't. All right. 1 year older, but is it 1 year wiser? Oh, now I'm getting butterscotch on the 19 too. Coming off the Knob Creek. Man, it's just chocolate butterscotch and oak. Alright, down the hatch for the Old Fitz 19. As much as I love Knob Creek, I think the Old Fitz just barely squeaks a win. Man, it's a little more complex, and I just love. Now I'm getting butterscotch on this, which I did not get before, but compared to the Knob Creek 18, it carries a little more heat than a Knob Creek 18. Again, both being, 100 proof, and just the chocolate red fruit note. Now I get a little bit of butterscotch. It's just a teensy bit more complex. So, in conclusion, Old Fitz 19 year is a hitter. A++ rating from Bourbon Bill. You should buy it if you see it for MSRP. If you can't find it, you can find an Knob Creek 18. Almost as good. If you see Old Fitz 14 year, throw it away. It's good, but it's not in the same league as these other three here. But wait, that's not all. You say, Bourbon Bill, I like just the Heaven Hill profile. I don't really, Knob Creek's for poor people. I don't like Knob Creek. Enter the Parker's Heritage Double Barrel. So proof, 132.2. If you watched my video earlier this week, which you should have, I'll link it above. This was in there. I poured up a small sample just to compare. So 32.2 proof points different. This is the Old Fitz 19. This is the Parker's Heritage. Now, if you remember, I did not give the Parker's Heritage Double Barrel an A++ rating. Got an A rating. I thought the heat overwhelmed it. But let's just compare from the same distillery. Okay? 13 to 15 year blend, double barreled. 19 year at 100 proof, so they cut it. Which one is worth your coin? Man, that Parker's Heritage is just off of these. It's smelling like cream of corn, which it's what's funny? Doesn't smell quite youthful, but smells more youthful than the 19 year. Like, how could a 13 to 15 year old bourbon smell a little bit youthy? Drink a 19 year. That's how. Oh, a lot of marshmallow graham cracker on this. Did not get that in my original review. Let's take a sip. The Parker's Heritage is good, but it beats your tongue into submission with the proof. Like, I don't know. It drinks like 150. Like, I've had Obtainium light whiskey that drinks less than that, in the 150ish range. I don't know why it's so sharp and the alcohol note's prominent on it. It is good, but it just detracts from the experience. Alright, the old Fitzgerald 19 year. Oh God, the nose on that. Old Fitzgerald 19 year wins again. More complexity of flavor is delivered in a beautiful seasoned oak note, cocoa and red fruit. Heaven Hill put out a winner with a 19-year Old Fitz, and should definitely try to find one if you can. If you like what you saw tonight, please like, comment, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, everybody. Have a good evening.